Okay, family, hear me out on this one. Driven, motivated, obsessed, and tacit. Driven, motivated, obsessed, and tacit. Whomever or whatever you consider to be successful or the top of their game, I would suggest to you has reached a tacit level of commitment. But in order to understand what I mean by that, let's quickly break this down in the context of critical thinking. Remember, definition and concept are not the same. So I've said in the past that I find positivity is a source of motivation to be highly overrated, and I never explained it, and I'll dive into explaining it really quick. I do not know what you understand the definition of motivation to be, but it is rooted in the word motivate, to have a motive or a reason. That is not a verb. There is no action associated with having a reason. You have all kinds of reasons to do all kinds of things, and yet we won't do it. But then to go from motivated to driven means there's something out there that is propelling you to take action. You see driven in terms of like market-driven data. There is a reason behind what is resulting in this outcome. I'd say that people who are motivated stay stuck. People who are driven are likely to take action. But there's still no reason to take action. There's still no verb associated with that. Well, obsessed means you can't go a single minute without thinking about it. You go to bed thinking about it, you wake up thinking about it. You can look at a tree and see a car. If having a car is your obsession, no matter what you look at, no matter what you do, it is always top of mind. We have, though, associated obsession with something negative. And I'll simply argue, I have a magnificent obsession with information and thinking. I can't do anything without thinking it through, and some say you overthink, and I'm not even sure how that's possible unless you think to the point that you don't take action. But my magnificent obsession is thinking it through before I take action, and then understanding why people respond the way they respond. Well, then there's this word tacit, T-A-C-I-T, tacit. Most people hear this in the context of tacit knowledge. Tacit is implied. It's not easily transferred. You can't explain it. I would argue that if you've been driving for 5 years or more, the idea of driving is just a tacit knowledge thing. You just do it. I would love for us to get to the point where it comes to our thinking and going after our goals to reach the level of tacit action. So you're motivated to do something, you're driven to do something, you're obsessed with doing something, and then you just do it. And it's reached a point sometimes where when you've reached tacit level, that's when it's at the point where when you are going after your happiness or after your goals and people are hating on it or wondering what the heck you're doing and calling you crazy, you can't even explain why you're doing it anymore. It's just what you do. When it comes to conflict, if you just jump in, it's just what you do. When it comes to leadership and making decisions, it's just what you do, which is why I've never taken a tacit leadership class. You just do something over and over and over and over and over again until it reaches the point where it's just what you do. So whether it's respect or valuing diversity or making decisions in your role or acquiring new information, whatever it is for you, I'd like to offer to you as a suggestion, the reason you may be stuck is because you're skipping steps. So, what I want for you to do today is think about what it is you've decided that's important to you, and then put it in a proper category as it relates to the action you are taking on it. Are you motivated? Are you driven? Are you obsessed? Or has it reached the point of tacit? So have fun with that. I do hope this message finds you well, finds you safe, finds you healthy, finds you patient, finds you diligent, and finds you thinking. Selfishly, I hope it finds you obsessed with whatever it is you need and want for your life today. Till then, thanks for sharing your time with me. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.